I'm here at the Dallas Market Center. It's the trade center. They have a gift show every year. It's middle of September. This is when we do some buying for the holiday season. I figured since I had to come out here anyways and do a little buying for our store, which you can find at bcknife.com, shameless plug, I thought I'd go ahead and take you along with me. So let's poke around and see what we can't find. I'm here with Wendy with the Lock-In Group today, and she's going to tell us all about USA Pan. Now, we carry USA Pan in our store, so by the way, another shameless plug, bcknife.com. That's the only way we can bring you this content, is if you go there and you buy something. Go buy something, preferably USA Pan. But if you want to buy USA Pan, you buy it at bcknife.com. It's coming from here at the Lock-In Group. We love doing business with these folks. But we want to know more about USA Pan. So Wendy,
yes,
tell us all about USA Pan, not only what makes it great, but also kind of some of the new stuff that we got coming out.
Okay, well, to make it great, of course, it's made in the USA. And their non-stick coating, you're not going to find anything else like it out there. You don't have to spray it, you don't have to coat it, don't have to oil it, don't have to do anything to it. You can just put your batter in that pan and it will just pop right out when you're done. Everything in the bakeware, so we've got everything from your square cake pans to your round cake pans to your cookie sheets. They've got like 3 different styles of cookie sheets. Original, we'll pull some out and show you. 9x13, which is always a bestseller one for your cake pans. Bundt pans, the meatloaf pan is awesome. So it's got some specialty pans, but also too your good bakeware. And I'll show you the new round ones that they came out with too. So some of the new things, they have come out with some shapes. So these are made in Portugal, and then they're sent to the USA plant, and then they put their special coating on it. So everything's still going to slide out as normal. These are prototypes, so you're not going to see the shiny texture on the top of these, but they will have the coating when you purchase them. So they have decided to come out with, I think there's 7 or 8 different pans. So we've got some swirl. We've got the original Angel Food cake pan.
Yeah, nice.
Non-removable bottom though. So some people want a removable bottom. This doesn't have a removable bottom. Christmas tree for your holiday.
That's pretty. Hey folks, how about this? Isn't that nice? Wouldn't that be nice at Christmas? That's coming up pretty soon there, by the way, too, so you might want to think about this.
Valentine's.
Oh, isn't that nice?
We've got your simple heart and your designed heart.
Oh, how pretty is that?
And when I was talking about newness for the round,
wow,
they've got them now from the 4-inch all the way to a 12-inch.
So beautiful cake pans, comes in a set. We'll have to get some of these in. Tell me about temperature-wise. A lot of people are concerned with temperature and warping of the pans. Mine have not warped, and I bring mine up to a pretty high temperature. What's the highest temperature you want to do these pans at?
As high as possible. Just grab the little mini pan because he's my favorite.
That all the time.
He's my favorite.
All the time, yeah.
So what USA pans are, they're commercial grade quality.
Sure.
So they've got the wiring in here. You're never going to have warping.
Yeah.
So because of it being commercial grade and the wiring, no warp.
No warp. Mine are as flat as the day I bought them.
And they should be, because that's what you're paying for, the great quality. USA Pan, when they started with the commercial industry. So like any of the companies that bake bread to sell retail at the grocery stores, it's made in USA Pan pans.
Really?
Yes.
Well, now it's available to consumers everywhere. They get a commercial quality pan. That's non-stick.
Yes.
That works fantastic, and it'll perform for years and years. If you want the absolute best, I know I sound like an advertisement here, but I guess that's what it is.
It
really.
is the best. It is the best.
It's USA Pan. I'm here today. I'm going to buy a bunch more, and we're going to bring them back to Midland, Texas, so you can buy USA Pan at Bear Claw Knife and Shear. Yeah, we have one other brand to take a look at, but thanks for talking to us about USA Pan. Let's talk about Epicurean.
Okay, we'll get ready for Epicurean.
Be back in a second. This fast. Just that quick.
Just that quick.
It's like magic. It's movie magic. Epicurean is a brand that we've carried for years now. and it's a really good board that is not heavy. They're
Not heavy.
very, very light. They're easy to use. They're a quick board to grab. Now, I love my ingrain boards, but sometimes you just don't want to bother with it, or you don't want to carry it over and lug it over, especially if it's a bigger one, lug it over to the sink and do all of that. With Epicurean, it's very light, very easy. They have the advantages of being wood, but they also have the advantages of being a synthetic. Tell me about Epicurean.
Well, Epicurean is also made in the USA.
Another USA brand.
Another USA brand. And as you're talking about lugging the board to your sink, they're dishwasher safe. Can't ask for anything better. I've used mine for years. Doesn't dry out. Looks great still. Doesn't dull your knives.
You know, that's important, is that it doesn't dull your knives. I understand wood boards are safer because of you know, the killing of the bacteria and so forth.
Right.
They use wood in this, don't they?
Yes, they do. And it's actually, I've been to the factory.
Yeah.
And it's pressed board. It is pressed pieces of paper that they have compacted together. So it is amazing to see what it comes from and what it ends up as. So it's just sheets and sheets, and they just compact them together. So the heat is good, so you can still put hot stuff on it, won't bother the board. Dishwasher safe, made in the USA pan, won't dull your knives. They do have butterboard,
Yeah.
but it's only for if you really want to clean it up. My sales manager had a board, was really scratched up, that she had used for like over 15 years. Did it with the butterboard, and it made it beautiful again.
Looks great,
Looked
doesn't
like
it?
just looked like new again.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
folks, we carry that in the store, and that's what I use. I just put a little butterboard on it. And
Right,
it looks-
and you
looks
don't
like
need
new.
to do it every time.
No.
I mean, like I said, she used it for years before she did it. I haven't ever done mine, and my
Yeah.
boards still look great to
Yeah.
this day.
Yeah, if you're looking for a light board that's easy to use, easy to clean up, you can throw it in the dishwasher. Epicurean is definitely it, but it also has the advantages of killing bacteria, like the wood boards do.
Yes.
So it's a good mix between the wood and your synthetic boards. Really nice stuff. You know, I especially like the big boards. There's you have one that goes on a tailgate. Is that the one there?
This is the one here.
That's the one. Well, she gets this board. This is a board you could put on your tailgate, and you could actually use this when you're tailgating. You have a pickup truck, you got to have this
Oh, you
board
gotta
right
have
here.
this board.
This
Yes.
this is very cool. We actually sold quite a few of these. We try and keep one in stock all the time. If by chance you go to bcknife.com and it's not there, make sure you come back to us, because we'll get you into one of these. We'll have one back in pretty quickly. This is a very nice board, a lot lighter than carrying some huge wood board.
Oh, yes.
But this is very usable for the tailgate. If you love tailgating, or you just want a light board for in the kitchen, a little bar board or something bigger, they come in all kinds of different sizes, and they have a bunch of utensils as well, tons of utensils. We carry these too. So I can't say we carry the entire line, but we carry a lot of it. So go to bcknife.com, check it out, come visit us in Midland if you don't like to shop online, and we'll be happy to help you out at our Midland store as well. Wendy, thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
I
Thanks for
appreciate
inviting
it.
me. It was nice. All
It was
right.
Very nice. We'll see you at the next store. I'm here at Source One. Source One is a
Marketing.
marketing company, Source One Marketing, and they have all kinds of products in here. And we've done business with them for years now. Actually, we're here today with Kathy. Kathy, thank you for bringing us in.
You're welcome.
We're talking about a rice cooker today, a rice cooker that's near and dear to my heart, because I've used one for years now. We used to sell these at Bear Claw years ago, but we're considering bringing them in again. Do me a favor and make a comment down below if you think this is something we should be selling at Bear Claw Knife and Shear. If you think we should carry these rice cookers.
Well, this one's really great for healthy cooking, and it's nice and compact in your cupboard. The handle folds down, the plug it tucks right in, and then it's retractable. So when you're finished, it just goes right back in. So you don't have cords all over your cupboard.
Sure.
I mean, just in terms of appearance alone, it's a great machine. It's beautiful. It's got settings for sushi rice. It's got a quick cook setting if you're in a hurry, mixed rice, long grain rice, steel cut oats, quinoa, brown rice, which takes longer, And then there's a steam function, so you don't have to use this only for rice. You can steam vegetables in this. You can do anything that can be steamed. You can make a pudding in this if you want to. So this comes with a, you know, the normal, you just push the button, the lid comes up. And you'll notice in here that there's some markings in there. So there's a little measuring cup, and you put, like, let's say you're doing 2 cups of rice. You measure your 2 cups of plastic rice, and then depending on what type of rice it is, it shows you lines where to fill the liquid after the rice is in. So similarly on this side, you've got sushi, you've got steel cut oatmeal. So there's different water levels for different types of grains.
And I love this for quinoa because mine doesn't have that quinoa setting. And that's fantastic because I'm cooking more and more with quinoa.
Right.
I know it sounds crazy. You wouldn't think that I'd be cooking quinoa. But I do, and it's good with certain recipes. It's really good.
It's great for healthy cooking.
But now this machine goes a step further in that you can steam pretty much anything in it.
Right.
With a steamer basket. So cool.
So I've measured 3 of those plastic cups of rice. I'm putting that in. 2 cups of chicken broth. I'm going to add that. If there's not quite enough to go to the 3 level, so you just top it up with a little water, and then stir that. And then we're going to cook the chicken right in with the rice. And then if you don't want any veggies, that's your meal right there, chicken and rice. So you just put the chicken on top. You don't stir it in because that's going to kind of steam on the top. Well, it's in the water.
Yeah.
But that's it. You don't have to mix it. Okay, so then you turn it on to start, and you have to pick the right menu. So it starts off with
I love that.
the little song menu. All right, so it started off with sushi, then it goes to quick, then mixed, then long grain rice. So we want the long grain white. So then we hit start. So that it tells you how long it's going to take, 64 minutes. And then it'll sing again when it's finished. So this also has like a little paddle holder, so you can either put it on this side or that side. It just clips in. And again, this makes it very sleek to keep it in your cupboard. And then the paddle goes right in there.
I love that about mine because it keeps the spoon clean while
Right.
you're making rice. You can get in there. I take some out, do a little stir fry. What I do in the morning, like we were talking earlier, and I was telling her that in the morning I'll just put a cup or 2 of rice in there and turn it on, and it'll keep the rice hot and ready to eat literally all day long.
Yeah.
You know, if you'd like to see this in our store in Midland, or you'd like to see this at bcknife.com, then by all means, let me know in the comments down below. Meanwhile, give me a thumbs up and hit that bell, notification bell for me, and it keeps YouTube happy. And until then, we're gonna head on down to San Diego next. But from Dallas, Texas, I appreciate y'all watching here at the market. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. Till next time. See you then.